Hello everybody, welcome to this C++ video tutorial. My name is Radolf. Now in this tutorial we are going to be talking about assignment and increment operators. Now remember, in our last tutorials we did something like, if you have int a, set that equals a value like 20, and now you come and have, let's say, a equals a plus 2, and we go ahead and see out our a. We are going to get something like, let me end line first. Now if you build and run this program, as you know already, Andy is calling me. Let me pick up the call and get back to you. We all understand this and we know how simple it is to see 22 being printed out on the screen, because we have int a equals 20, and now we have a equals a, which is 20 plus another 2, making a now 22. Then we just print that out. Now instead of doing this, there is another way to do that. This is the way, this way, but make sure you introduce the plus sign before the equal to. Okay, so if I have a plus equal to 2, it's the same as a equals a plus 2. So let me go ahead, build and run, and now I have the same 22 printed out on the screen. If I have a multiplies equals 2, then this is also the same as a equals a multiplies 2. So let me go ahead, build and run, and I have 40 on the screen like so. I can also get a / which means device. This means a device 2. Build and run, and I have 10 being printed out on the screen like that. So that is it. That is how we can also use the operators. Instead of typing a equals a plus this, we can do it this way and it's going to work for us perfectly. Now let's go ahead and check this out too. Now in case I have a equals 20 and I see out a plus plus. Now we are doing this because in our next tutorial we are going to tackle for loops, and we have to really understand how the increment operators work before we can really understand our for loop. Okay, so if I have a plus plus and I end line, now initially I have a to be 20, so if I print out a plus plus, now this is what the program is going to do. C++ is going to read from here, there, int main, braces, then it will get to know that a equals 20. Now when it gets to this point, see out a. So first of all, what it will do is it's going to print out our initial value, which is 20 for us, and after that, after printing out 20 over here, it's going to add 1 to this 20. Remember we said plus plus means a plus 1, so it will add 1 to 20, and next time when it's printing out a, is going to print out the result for a plus 1. So let's go ahead, build and run, and we have 20 21. As I said, first of all it will print out a, and after that it's going to add 1 to a. We can also get a minus minus, which means it's going to subtract. So build and run, and as you see we have 20 initially is 20, then after that it subtracts 1 from 20, and it will print 19 on the screen for us. So that's how that also works. Now we can also go this way, plus plus, and now what plus plus means is before it prints this a, is going to add 1 to that. Okay, so let me build and run, and as you see this time around it didn't print 20 21 but 21 21. This means that before the program gets to a to print out a, remember the plus plus is before that, so it's going to add 1 to it before it prints that out. Now the initial one, which is a plus plus, will first output a before it adds, but this one will add before it outputs a. So that's how increment operators are. I'm ending this tutorial over here, and don't forget to meet me in the next tutorial.